So on today's show, I want to talk about something that Democrats decided to do yesterday on Independence Day, and hopefully you guys had a wonderful day. Let me know how it went in the comments. Hopefully nobody got hurt. Everybody made it back home safe and sound. All right, but hopefully you had a good time. Let me know about it in the comments. But Democrats decided yesterday was going to be a day of protest. You know, tell me you hate America without telling me you hate America. You know, kind of deal. Okay, that's enough of that. You know, just tell me you hate America without actually telling me you hate America.
One of our highest profile members, Zoran Mamdani, is on the verge of becoming the mayor of our country's largest city. Yeah! And the city that is truly the capital of international capitalism. And President Trump has threatened to arrest him, all because he wants free childcare, fare-free buses, city-owned grocery stores, and to stop ICE from kidnapping his neighbors.
That's a
the
lie.
Trump regime is scared of the collective power of the working class.
Nice crowd, bro. The place is empty. But like I said, man, this is what they decided to do on the 4th of July instead of celebrating. This is a anti-Trump protest in San Francisco, I believe. So no shocker there. San Fran, of course. But there's more, guys. There's more. This is what they chose to do, man. I'm telling you.
Who are talking about messaging tactics. This can and must take a number of forms. Street protests, labor strikes, nonviolent civil disobedience, taking action after action with relentless ferocity until Trump and his regime are removed from power.
Well, I got bad news for you, buddy. You got 3.5 more years of Uncle Trump being your president, okay? You got a long way to go, buddy, if you think you about to remove Trump from office. We, the people, voted for Uncle Trump. We, the people, elected that man, okay? And we, the people, expect him to stay in office for another 3.5 years. All right. But the winning continues. We're doing a lot of winning right now. And Democrats absolutely hate it because they know come the midterms, it ain't going to be pretty for them. Caroline Levette, take it away.
This was one of the hottest weeks in our nation's history, and I'm not talking temperature. Let's break it all down in this week's MAGA Minute. The jobs numbers for the month of June are in, and the United States added 147,000 jobs, exceeding market expectations for the 4th month in a row. Our unemployment rate fell to 4.1%, again defying expectations. The price of eggs has rapidly declined under President Trump, inspiring Waffle House to announce that it has removed its egg surcharge from the menu. In a huge win for women who play sports, the Department of Education secured an agreement with the University of Pennsylvania to remove men from women's sports, and it corrects the record in favor of sanity. President Trump continues to deliver trade deals. He announced a trade deal with Vietnam, which will give the U.S. total access to their markets for the first time ever. The president also visited Alligator Alcatraz in Florida, reaffirming our commitment to law and order in our country. And he visited the great state of Iowa to kick off a series of celebrations across the country to celebrate next year's 250th birthday of the United States. And finally, Congress worked hard to deliver the one big beautiful bill to President Trump's desk. This bill means no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security, and a big beautiful tax cut for everyone. It's on the way. And for those of you celebrating our nation's birthday, the cost of a 4th of July cookout for 10 people skyrocketed by more than 20% under Joe Biden, but that cost has dropped under President Trump. This 4th of July, we are celebrating not only the birth of our great nation, but the birth of a golden age of economic prosperity for you and your family, and the best is yet to come. We'll see you for next week's MAGA Minute. Happy Independence Day.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So me saying that Democrats hate America is not speculation. I want you guys to take a look at this, okay? Right there on your screen. Pride in being an American by political party 2001 to 2025. As you can see, Republicans have pretty much been along the same track. You know, around the low 90s, it looks like up here, it got almost to 100%. Back in, it looks like 2002-ish time period, 2003. We're at 92. We are at 92 as a party. Look where the Democrat Party went, though. Right off a cliff, down to the mid-30s. Tell me you hate America without telling me you hate America. But also CNN took a deep dive on it. Check it out.
Erica, my friend, happy 4th of July. And today on our Independence Day, I'm looking into whether or not Americans feel proud to be an American. And as it turns out, Democrats, their percentage who say they're proud to be an American has fallen through the floor. What are we talking about? Take a look here. Democrats' pride to be an American, extremely or very proud. In 2015, look at this. 4 out of 5 Democrats were extremely or very proud to be an American. That number has plummeted to just 36% now in 2025. A low this century has fallen by more than half since 2015 as Donald Trump has become, of course, president once again this year. Now, what is driving that decline? Well, a lot of it has to do with age. What are we talking about? Well, Generation Z Democrats, proud to be an American or not. Of course, Generation Z, born since 1997. Look at this. Only 24% of Generation Z Democrats are extremely or very proud to be an American. That is actually lower, Erica. That is lower than the percentage who say they have little or no pride to be an American at 32%. I just never thought I'd see these numbers based upon where we were a decade ago, but that's exactly where we are. Now, if Democrats have extremely less pride to be an American than they used to, what about Republicans? Well, this is where the trend line gets interesting, because with Republicans, there is no trend line. In fact, take a look here. Republicans' pride to be an American, extremely or very proud. In 2015, it was 90% back when Barack Obama was serving his second term. Now in Donald Trump's second term, it's basically the same percentage, 92%. So Republicans still are extremely or very proud to be an American. Democrats, on the other hand, have seen their numbers fall through the floor, led, of course, by the youngest generation, Generation Z. We'll see how these numbers turn going forward, but the bottom line is whether or not the folks out there are extremely or very proud to be an American. I'm extremely or very proud to be with you, Erica Hill. Happy July 4th.
You know, and I think it's because there's a constant news stream of Trump bad, everything Trump does, it's going to be the end of the world, right? You guys remember the fear mongering. Trump's going to start World War III. He bombed Iran. Oh my goodness. Missiles are going to start flying over World War III. You should be ashamed of yourself if you voted for Trump, because now we're all going to war. And if you're MAGA, you should have to go to war because now World War III is going to start. Did World War III start? I'll wait. Also, you guys remember, oh my goodness, these Trumps, why is Trump making the world mad? Now we're not going to have anything. Nobody's going to be our friend. The tariffs are going to mess up the economy. Oh my goodness, it's all going to go to crap. Our money's not going to be worth anything. We're going to be living in a third world country. Oh my goodness. Did any of that happen? I'll wait. You know, it is a constant stream of fear-mongering from mainstream media and Democrat politicians. That's all it is. It's constant, Literally constant. Oh my goodness, Trump and Elon they're destroying everything. Elon and Trump are taking your grandma's social security checks. They're depositing them in their own bank account. Did Elon Musk or Donald Trump steal anybody's money when they were going through, or when Doge was active and going through to make sure government spending was where it should be? I mean, it's legit, and I can keep going with this. I can keep going. It's constant. Everything that Donald Trump does, it's the end of the world. It's all falling apart. The big beautiful bill, just the other day. Oh my goodness, people are gonna starve. People are gonna die. Over 1 million people are just gonna drop dead. Oh my goodness, when he signs this bill, did anybody die? It's constant. But that is the problem, and I think that is why you have these folks on the left who are not proud to be Americans and hate America. Is because they're constantly being fed this stream of the worst news ever. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And you would think eventually they would snap out of it. Like, oh crap. Like every time Trump does something, and there are a lot of folks who have, and I've made videos on some, I'll put those clips in videos. Some of you probably remember some of those videos. There are, I should say, a lot of folks who have snapped out of it because they do realize, wait a minute. Everything Trump does, y'all make it seem like it's the end of the world. Like it's not the end of the world. You lied about this one, you lied about that one, you lied about this one, when you said this was gonna happen, when he did this, it never happened. And it's time after time after time again, and I don't understand how everybody hasn't woken up and realized, bro, they're just lying. They're fear-mongering you. They do this every single week. There's a new fearmonger every single week. They ran with the whole Trump's administration is taking illegals out to the middle of the ocean and dumping them in the water. Did you guys hear about that story? Like they were legit running with that online. Leftists. Like he was dumping illegals in the middle of the ocean. Like what? Come on, bro. Are you serious? This stuff has just gotten out of hand, man. Out of hand. I'm glad we're in the majority, though, because I would hate to be under Democrat control, especially with the way that they run things. My goodness, that was horrible. Anyway, y'all get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Talk to me. How'd your Independence Day? Did it go well? Was it swimming? You let me know. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.